Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a full face foundation routine and I'm going to explain you what I do and what I use. So first I am using the Nars Radiant foundation in the color Aruba, and I really love this foundation because it gives really good coverage. The texture is really nice, doesn't crease or doesn't look cakey, and it stays on for a very long time. The only thing is sometimes it can get a little bit oily around the nose and like forehead, but I use my powder for that, the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and that fixes it. So yeah, let's do that first. I'm using my beauty blender, and I use one pump. So now that I put on the foundation, it looks darker than my own skin color, but when I have a tan, then it looks exactly the same. And also when we use the powder, then it will blend out really nicely. So and I also put some on my neck and then drag it down. Okay, now it's time for concealer, and for concealer I use the Nars Medium Dark Sucre D'orge Soft Matte Concealer. And I use my fingers for this, my ring finger, and I tap it into my skin. And this concealer is amazing because when I put this on, I have 0 lines under my eyes. This doesn't crease at all. And yeah, if you put powder on top, it's gonna look really nice. You see the difference between this eye and this eye? And I also drag it upwards because then you have the illusion of elongated eyes. That's the concealer. And also putting some on the bridge of my nose, on the sides. And I also put this concealer on my eyelids as well as a primer. Okay, now I'm going to use another concealer, and this is the MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NC30. And I'm using another concealer because this is more for brightening under my eyes. And I'm using a beauty blender and then using one pump. And again, dragging it outwards and on the side of my nose. And I also do one pump for my chin and my forehead. Just to brighten those areas up as well. And then on the other side of my beauty blender, which I use my foundation, I'm also blending the sides so it blends out with my foundation. The forehead as well. And then turning my beauty blender around and blending it out with my foundation. Okay, now I'm going to use powder, Mercier powder in the color Translucent. And I'm also going to use my beauty blender for this. And it's the side where I use the concealer. Going to dip that in. And then kind of like tapping in the product. So on the sides of your nose as well. And I do this like twice, dipping in the product. And I'm just tapping it into my skin. Like so. And then turning the beauty blender around where I use the foundation side, then blending the powder with the foundation. So you won't get these weird lines. It just blends perfectly together. Now the other side. And I feel like my face is a cake. I'm like putting powder on the cake. It feels really, I don't know, really nice. On the sides as well, on your nose. And then using the powder on your forehead. And then using the other side to blend it out. Okay, and doing the same for your chin as well. Okay, now it's time for the NYX Wonderstick Highlight and Contour Stick, and it's the color Deep. Let me show you. It's this color, and I use this color to contour my face. So I will use a Morphe brush. It's an angled brush like this. And what I do is I tap the brush into the product like so, and then I also tap in the color because if I would like apply it onto my face directly, it wouldn't blend as well as it would now, you know? So this looks much better. Then doing the same and putting it on my forehead. You see what it does to my face? I think it's a really nice contour stick. And what I also do is use this under my jawline. I think this jaw looks better than this one now. Do you see the difference? Okay, so now what we're going to do is also putting it on the other side of my face and then blending it out a little bit with the Beauty Blender. And on my forehead. And under my jawline. Okay, now we're going to blend it out using the side of the foundation on your Beauty Blender. And just really lightly. Do you see the difference? Okay, and now we're going to use some bronzer and blush. And I'm using this Morphe brush. And just tapping in the color. And don't worry if it's too much because we're going to blend it out anyways with the Beauty Blender. Okay, use your Beauty Blender, but this time with the side of your powder. And you're going to see that it's blending out really nicely with the powder and the foundation. Okay, so then what you want to do is use that same brush for bronzer. So I'm going to put that color on my cheekbones. So right above where you put the contour. And drag it upwards. And also under your jawline again. And we're going to blend it out with your Beauty Blender. And you can use the side of your foundation of your Beauty Blender. Okay, and then we're going in with the powder again. And I'm going to use a sponge, an angled sponge like this. And we're going to put that in the powder. And then making a line underneath your contour. Also on the other side. And then using your Beauty Blender, the concealer side, and just tap in the powder. So you're pressing the powder into your skin. the other side. And then using your foundation side just to blend out this harsh line. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, I did my brows, and for the brows I use the MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the color Stud, and it looks like this, just filled in my eyebrows. So this is the final look. So this is a foundation, concealer, contour, blush, and bronzer. So yeah, this is how it looks. And then I always obviously do my eyes and lips. And I really like the brightness under my eyes. And when I do my eyes with eyeshadow and lashes and everything, it looks really nice. So yeah, this was my foundation routine. And yeah, if you like this video, then give a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you have any questions. And then I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, I did my complete makeup, eyes and lips, but I totally forgot to do my nose contour. So I'm back just to show you how I do that. And I take a blending brush, and also this eye look will be up in my next video. So I take a little bit of a bronzer and I put that on my nose, on the sides. And also on the tip and down, on the sides. And I also make a line like so. And then I blend it out with my beauty blender. So the side I put the foundation and just lightly press that in. And then I'm using the sponge, put that in the powder, and then putting that on the side of my nose. Okay, so this is my nose contour. So yeah, now this is the final look. So again, this makeup look will be in my next video. So I filmed today my face makeup, foundation, contour, and concealer. And in my next video, this will be the next video. So the purple eyeshadow look. Okay guys, now I will see you in my next video. Bye!